life and I'll kill you.
I'm glad
Play
you
the
brought
record.
this up.
Play the tape. Play the tape. Put it up. Play the tape.
See it, but it's
Put it
my
up.
life and I'll kill you.
Yeah, but
No, I will if you don't show me right now. I will you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the dirt right now. Pull
Damn.
it up. If you have it, pull that up. Because if not, I'm gonna you and then he's gonna you again. So just do it.
Yo, play that last part again.
Right
What she said at the end?
Nah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm gonna you and then he's gonna
Pull it up then.
So just do it.
I'm gonna kill you, and then who's gonna kill you?
Right now.
Chill.
Nah, she said pull it up then.
So let me ask y'all this,
You don't understand.
because I was hoping y'all was gonna do this.
You was hoping.
Savage bitch. I don't understand. I don't think y'all understand.
Right.
Nah, so this
He's getting
listen,
charged with
listen,
sex
listen.
trafficking for this?
This is a savage.
Fuck outta
This is
here,
a
bro.
Savage.
Fuck
This
out
is
of
a
here.
savage. Live
No,
in the
listen.
flesh.
Go ahead, bro.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Bonnie and
So
Clyde.
this-
Thing 1 and thing 2.
So racketeering, right?
Oh my god.
Is a criminal enterprise, right?
Oh my god.
Do you
I'm
guys
outta here,
think
bro.
that this? No, listen, just listen, or else we could just move on entirely.
I'm listening.
We're listening, bro.
I'm listening, bro.
Do you think that this audio of her? So let's say we're gonna run with what y'all say. Let's say Cassie.
Okay, I already know where you're gonna go. You're flipping it so there is an enterprise if it's okay. I get what you're going. Hurry up.
No, I'm saying, so let's say Cassie is involved, right? What does this clip do to show that Diddy wasn't running a criminal enterprise? If let's say Cassie is involved,
No.
does this
What the clip is proving is that Cassie was moving on her own, like her own will. She was doing the freak offs at her own will.
Okay, that's fine.
She was like, it's putting the picture of her in a different light. Everyone's like, oh, she's a victim. She was getting beat up the whole time, and she was forced to do freak offs. She was forced. The only thing she was a victim of was domestic violence, which is absolutely true. Which is not. We don't condone that at all. But that is not a RICO charge, bro.
No, but a RICO is a criminal enterprise. So what I'm saying,
he's the only person going down for a RICO charge, though. No other person got charged. They all got immunities, but no one actually got charged besides Diddy.
Because they all agreed to testify, bro. Nobody stood
but
down.
How do you? But I'm saying this. This is what I gotta learn. You can teach me this. I didn't know that the feds work like that, so maybe I'm learning this right now. So the feds could come up to you without charging you and be like, "Yo, we're thinking about charging you, so you need a rat." Like pre-ratting is crazy to me. You didn't even get charged. You didn't even get charged, and you ratting before you even got a charge is crazy to me.
Let me tell you why RICO is different than other cases.
No, can you talk to me about the pre-ratting? Like I don't get how that works.
But just listen. RICO, part of the RICO, like how it works, is you can put forward evidence that in a normal trial would be tossed away for being irrelevant. You don't have to have anything. You can present anything that's tied to any criminal activity, even if it's not charged.
So it's a loophole to just put a nigga down type shit. To be like, oh, you did this 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you did this, and then you did this 8 years ago, and then you did blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to tie this web together and be like, you are a fucking criminal enterprise because you fucking had 0.7 grams of fucking cocaine over here. You beat up a girl one day over here, and you had a freak off with 50 cents baby moms over here. And that's a RICO charge? That's 20 years? That's 20 years? That's 20 years? That's 30 years?
It's called. Come on, man. There's no set. There's no minimum or maximum for it.
Yo, they charged them with sex trafficking wreck. Where is the sex trafficking? Please explain to me the sex trafficking. I ask this every week, but yo, sidebar. Let Unc talk real quick. Yo, let Unc talk real quick. Sidebar. Hold on, Unc gives us a real job.
Puffy's defense team establishes the fact that the freak off, the hotel night, the Wild King night, whatever the hell you want to call it, is his personal time. They jump in and object and say this is business. It ain't business.
It ain't business, huh?
Yo, this gonna kill you right here. This is your drug mule. Yo.
Oh yeah, the drug mule took the stand this week too.
But this is what I was telling y'all before this shit started. He fucked over the prosecution.
Who?
The dude Brendan.
The drug mule?
The dude Brendan Paul. Because that's what they wanted to paint him as. They wanted to paint him as a drug mule, like his job was to like sneak the drugs.
Exactly.
And the fact, and he debunked that, and then that was like a big part of what they were trying to prove. And the fact that they said that everybody, like he was a very believable, very credible witness, and the prosecution thought he was going to paint a different picture, and he didn't paint it the right way in their eyes. So that he actually helped Diddy out.
I bet. Let's listen to Unc for 2 minutes real quick, because I actually want to hear.
Don't come down here. You just
I didn't watch this part yet. I went to a random part in the fucking movie.
Up in Midtown Manhattan. I ain't never seen none of y'all down here at the courthouse, and I'll be down here every day.
He looked like he was at.
I ain't seen none of y'all down here.
This is your drug.
He did the.
Brian Steele, Brendan Paul. Brendan Paul, your case got dismissed, right? Yes.
Yeah, the drug case got dismissed that he got open.
Brendan Paul, the cocaine that you got busted with on the plane on March 25th, 2024, you got that cocaine because you were cleaning up one of Puffy's hotel nights. True? True. Brendan Paul.
Damn, yo, this dude needs to fix his delivery, bro.
Right? True? True. Puffy didn't know. KK didn't know you had that cocaine on your person. True? True. KK didn't know. Brendan
All right,
Paul.
that's it. Sidebar. He didn't know. Right? He didn't know that the nigga had to work on him. So when he got arrested, you just said he helped the case. So the drug mule said that he didn't know, that Diddy didn't know that he had to work on him.
So basically, he did also testify that his job was to buy drugs, and he said thousands and thousands of dollars of drugs. But this particular instance was when he got arrested and fired at the airport because he took some coke from one of the freak offs and he put it in his bag and he forgot that it was there. That was what his arrest was, and he hasn't even spoken. Allegedly, hasn't even spoken to Diddy since he got caught with that, because nobody told him. So that was the whole thing. So just so we don't get too caught up in this. So like when they arrested him for that, they thought that like he was bringing drugs for Diddy, like he was sneaking drugs for Diddy, and that kind of was debunked by his testimony. So the drug mule, where like he's like that would add another layer to the whole like criminal enterprise, and he debunked it basically.
This guy doesn't
that helped out the defense.
Bro, this guy doesn't look like a rat at all. He doesn't look like a rat at all, bro. Yeah. Looks like a straight guy to me.
They said he did. They said he was feeding into the jury. The jury, he was believable. He was, his composure was there.
Yeah, I think he's holding it down.
He just broke it all down. He broke it all down to what he did. He one of the things that he said was like he
would look cool as fuck.
Facts.
He did some.
The fuck?
It's like he was trying to get in with Diddy. So like he got hired. Diddy told him like, listen, like this is a high demand job. Like you're gonna be one of my.
That job would belong to is a nigga like him.
You gotta. He's like you better not have a shorty. He's like, if you got a shorty, break up with her. He's like, if you got anything going on, he's like this is a full demand. He said he stayed up for 3 nights one time. That's the longest he ever went without sleep. He said he used to buy the drugs. He gave up the drug dealers' names, but he didn't give up their government names. He gave up their like street names. And then
so he's a 25% snitch.
Yeah, he said Diddy made him take like some like mushrooms, I think one time, or something crazy like, and he said he did it out of loyalty. And then
now that's the cap right there.
He learned like how Diddy liked certain things, and then the KK, they keep talking about KK. That's like Diddy's chief of staff. She didn't want him. She actually was trying to look out for him. She didn't want him involved in the parties. because she thought like he was like a stand-up dude, and like she didn't want him getting involved in that shit. But he got involved because Diddy trusted him, and he would like. There was actually like a funny thing where like they have like a briefcase of like baby oil.
And they actually leaked photos.
Yeah, show that.
But like he was like, but I guess he said something like, "Oh, they didn't have the baby oil in the right position, bro." So he was like, "Yeah, because this shit's mad funny, bro." Like I don't know, like I know you only care about like the things that pop up on Twitter, but like I actually like read the articles. This shit is funny, bro.
Right.
So are you saying
you the only one that saw the baby oil?
So are you saying New York Times is like better news reporting than Twitter? Because I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Twitter definitely got it.
No, I'm just saying you're saying you don't fuck with our news outlet. So is your news outlet better than us? Like, is it what are we not good enough? Because we don't pay we don't pay $4 a month.
No, I'm saying like me personally.
So is Unc not a good source?
No, I'm saying like I'll read the like you guys will look at whatever pops up on Shade Room, but like you. I
don't watch Shade Room. What do you mean? I listen to Unc. I listen to Unc. Unc is the real drop. Unc is in the courtroom. But Unc is in the courthouse and he's delivering exactly what happens in the courtroom.
All right, Lobes. Let me tell you this. Let me just ask you one thing. Let me just ask you one thing, Lobes. Did you like? I read every word that this dude on the screen right now, this Brendan guy,
I didn't catch up with this week.
I read every single word that he said, bro.
This week I didn't. But
so I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. Like,
but Unc was in the building. But Unc was in the building though.
Who's Unc? What are you talking about?
Sidebar.
I'm saying
that's Unc, bro.
And that's when you said like 0.7, and I was like, oh, it's actually $5,000 worth of fucking.
No, the day he got arrested. The day he got arrested though, the day you was just talking about, he only had 0.7 grams, 0.7 other grams of cocaine on him.
He testified that he was the guy that went to the drug dealers and got the drugs.
When's the last time someone did a raid, a bust, and they're like, all right, we're gonna go get this nigga right now, and they're like, we're gonna get him with mad shit, and they caught a nigga with 0.7. Like what?
No, but that happened. It didn't happen like that.
So how'd it happen?
You have this. They were at the airport. He accidentally had it in his bag. It was they had this whole operation.
You're okay.
So if there was no Cassie, they wouldn't even know that this shit was going on, bro. They had the operation was tight. Like the way that they were doing, they were moving. No, they only changed it because she filed the sexual assault case. And then the feds leaked the video of him beating her. That's the only reason that like he had an airtight situation going on.
How long is this case going to keep going on for?
No, it's not going to be going on for long because
like 2 more weeks, bro.
No, not even 2 more weeks. Not even 2 more weeks. So because of this guy, because of what he did, he was supposed to be a lot more pro prosecution, and he wasn't.
Nice.
So they're already saying that they're going to rest their case on Monday. The prosecution is going to rest their case on Monday. And they said that the defense is probably going to rest their case on Wednesday. And then you have Thursday final arguments, and you have Friday potentially a verdict on Friday. We might have this shit wrapped up next week, bro. And honestly, to be completely honest, like nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen.
All right, final predictions. What happens? What's the final verdict? Rec, we'll start with you since you.
I think he's gonna get convicted on both of the transportation of prostitutions. I think he's gonna beat everything else.
How many years?
I think he's gonna get like 7 years in jail, bro.
Okay. Jules, how about you?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. G.
I think he's gonna get some time served, and then he's gonna get like either like between 2 to 5 years probation.
Yeah, I'll say time served and maybe another year. Like
another
year max on some, you know what I mean? But the sex trafficking, the RICO shit is that he's not getting hit with no RICO nigga. He get hit with a RICO nigga and Karen Reed's free. This is crazy. This is
crazy. No, the uproar. New York is gonna go wild.
This is crazy, nigga. I want jail on nobody, but Diddy go to jail for this case is nasty work. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, moving on. Let's keep it pushing.